morning, it's Theme Park Bazza with
Mrs. Bazza.
and we're on our last day here in our Blackpool Airbnb, aren't we?
We
last
are.
time, looking at the sea for the last time.
Coming in for the last time.
Yeah, the weather's going to, and the seagulls, down sat on the car all the time. Sammy the seagull. So yeah, we're getting packed up now and we are going to head over to our Airbnb in Barnoldswick for the second half of our journey. If you don't know what we've been up to here in Blackpool, I'll put a link up to the vlog that we filmed over several days. Yesterday we just went to Blackpool Zoo with family, had a chill night in, just watching some movies and then getting packed up. Today, as we head off, we're going to go into Blackpool, aren't we?
Yeah.
So what do you want?
I need to go to Marks and Spencer's because the lovely Tina and Baz gave me a gift voucher for my birthday.
So I'm going to go and get that.
Yep.
And look for duvets.
Duvets.
Why do you get duvets when we come in?
Because it's too expensive to buy them in America.
Ah, right. That's why our suitcase is very light on the way over. Yeah. So
very heavy when we go back.
Very heavy when we go back. Well, we don't get that many, just a couple. So we're going to get the bags in the car, head over there. We have some family meals out planned. In fact, every day is busy, isn't it, in the next week. So stay tuned in this vlog. We will give you kind of a summary of everything we're going to, well, a summary of Barnoldswick.
Yeah.
All the things we get up to this week. And we will jump in the car and come with us to Barnoldswick. Right, it's now, here she is. It's now a few hours later, it's 4:30, so we just got into the Airbnb. We'll give you a quick tour. It's a little cottage, as they call it, didn't they? In Barnoldswick. Let's give you a quick tour of it then. Max, show us around. Show what we've got in here. Literally, we've been in like 2 minutes and thrown the stuff in.
Well, we've just thrown our stuff in.
Yeah.
This is our living room.
Yeah.
And they've actually left us a bottle of wine.
Look at that, yeah. Very nice.
It's very nice of them.
Yeah. And some dirty washing. Very nice thing as well.
No, that's ours.
Got a wood burning stove. We have a very small TV. I guess we have to find out what the internet is in here.
Yeah.
So let us know.
I'm sure it'll be somewhere.
Yeah.
Little dining area.
Little dining area with some funky lights that Maxine likes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Into the kitchen.
Our junk. And we have a kitchen area. We stopped in Sainsbury's, didn't we? In Blackpool. Maxine's bought some more duvet covers and we bought that. We got a dishwasher and a fridge, but there's no washing machine.
No.
So we've just done washing down at Maxine's mum's.
So they have left us some coffee and tea.
Tea and coffee.
Yep.
Looking good.
Should be fully stocked with plates and cups. Oh, lots of cups for tea then.
And they got a tin opener for the custard that we bought. I bought some apple crumble and custard. So, I wonder where they put the tin openers and stuff. They must have a drawer somewhere with all. Maybe there
we go. Not in there.
Next one. Got to be a tin opener for my custard.
Yeah.
Yay. Right. Let's go and have a quick look around. There's a backyard. This is where we came and got the lockbox from. Just a little bit of a backyard, and that's what they're calling a sun deck. I don't think it's really a sun deck, is it?
No.
So this is like it's downstairs. And then we're going to go up what is probably the steepest flight of stairs ever. You probably won't get there. Oh, you're going to film me going up and you can see just how steep this is. Up here.
You need some tissue for them nosebleeds.
Yes.
Ugh.
I've got to bring these suitcases up here. I should have brought one up.
You should have brought one up.
Come on.
You want me to come up as well?
Can do.
Oh boy. Hang on, people. One at a time. Good God, it's like getting up.
Take the camera off you.
Yeah.
There we go. This will give you see some idea how steep it is coming up here. It's like going up a loft ladder, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty steep. You don't want any disability anyway here. This is Chloe's room though. She may end up staying down at your mum's.
Yeah.
So we'll put our suitcases in here, I think.
It's just a single bed in here.
Single bed in here. And a view back out over Barnoldswick. And
see the mountains.
the mountains and the
hills, should we say.
and the step. Then we have our bedroom with a hairdryer. We managed to get in before the rain. Parking is a premium. We just managed to snag a spot out front before everybody finishes work. And this will be our room. Another firm bed. And I feel these steam pipe things, aren't they? Funky.
I think it's just for the like instead of a wardrobe.
Yeah, takes up less room, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that's going to do your head in. Those knobs on that.
Oh, God,
Nothing matches. We are OCD. And then we have the shower room. What's a funky towel on the floor? Should get a towel like this for our bathroom. Shower, toilet, and a little sink squeezed in behind the door. No heating on yet. We might need it on tonight. It's a bit cool today, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, don't know where the towels are. They said there were plenty of towels.
Don't know, there's two in there.
Yeah.
There's one in here, I think.
Mm.
Not two in here. No one in here. Unless there is.
And the drawers.
No.
Just see, I'm sure they must have given us more than 2 towels. So we're here for a week, but we can ask. Nope, nothing in these.
No.
We can ask them.
No,
I think this is the... 18, oh, this is a heating system. Target degrees, I think we'll set it to 17. Well, it's set to 18 anyway. In case the temperature drops today. Right, and back down the...
Just need a pole. It's like a fireman's pole. That's what they're missing.
Yeah, I'm going to have to bring all these suitcases up here. We'll get a brew on. Next thing is we are going out for a meal with the family in 2 hours, less than 2 hours actually. So we need to get moved in, we need to get sorted, we need to get ready and pick everybody up for the Indian meal tonight. So bear with us while we go and get organised, and we'll catch you in a short while. Good morning.
You waiting?
Yeah, morning. How's everybody doing? Catching up with you. Yeah, a couple of days have passed up since last time we filmed.
Yeah.
I think last time we filmed we were just going out for the meal.
Yes.
Weren't we? We had a good meal, didn't we?
We did.
Fortunately, my dad didn't have a good evening, did he, on that meal? Yeah. So we got to experience the NHS ambulance and emergency ward. So they took him in, he's got a chest infection, he's on a drip. He's doing okay. Hopefully we will pick him up today, but obviously we haven't filmed the last couple of days because we've been a little bit busy running on there and sorting things out. But come with us today, because today we have to take little Miss Bazza back to the USA. As I mentioned earlier on, I think if you don't know, in the USA you only get, when you start a new job, you get like 10.
If that.
10 days holiday.
Them, don't you?
Well, it's 10 days is the maximum, that's why she couldn't come last year.
Right.
Just started a job, she only had like 2 days last year. 10 days, and that's like 2 weeks, and her 2 weeks is up tomorrow on Friday, so she's flying back today on Thursday. So she has a day to kind of get herself together, the weekend then back at work. So we're going to hop in the van, take her to Manchester.
Postman, that's fine.
Yeah, I've been looking this morning, it's crazy over here in the UK, it's like £4 just to drop somebody off. And I think if you stay more than 10 minutes, it's £25. It's crazy. We want to stay longer than that because we want to go in with a helper check-in, get her stuff sorted, and then ring the hospital, because hopefully my dad will be coming home today so we can go straight into the hospital and bring him back today. That's the plan anyway. So come with us, we'll just get our stuff together and we will head off to Manchester Airport. She's flying Virgin. I think she's going JFK, isn't she?
Yeah.
JFK and then JFK back to Washington where she lives, which I think was the cheapest option for her. So let's get together. Let's go and get daughter. Let's go get back.
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, you will be by the time we get there, because you're going to guide me to T2 West Parking, I think we're going, a multi-storey west. We're going to try and find.
Let's go.
Yeah. This van continues to impress us, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day today. Have you shown the latest trick we learnt last night on the van? You ready?
Oh, yeah, go on, show them.
You do yours as well. 1, 2, 3. Hey, look at them. Biggest sun visors in the world. Yeah?
You are in a van?
Yeah, I can just about see underneath one there, so I'm dead impressed. I'd get one of these if I lived in England. So yeah, we are going to get on then. A beautiful day as you saw. I think it's going to be one of the last nice days before the rain comes back. So we're going to try and make the most of it today, aren't we?
Yeah.
They'll be driving for most of it. Right, let's go and pick up a little Miss Bazza. Right, I just went back to the car for you lot. I left you behind. We got here okay, no dramas, parked up. We're guessing where to park. Got a token. Chloe's already gone to Virgin to check in. So we know we're 5 days before we come. So at least we know the lay of the land. And also, I think we can do a twilight check-in, which we've never done before. There was Starbucks. So maybe getting a Starbucks later while we ring the hospital, see how things are going there. Yeah, we're all here. Chloe got in line, huge line, getting here 3 hours before, but there's a huge line for Virgin check-in. So we go through to security. And we'll go and catch up with them, see how far they've got since I went back to get you from the car. So Virgin check-in is D&G, and this line here is all the way to economy that starts down there. So I'll see if they've looped round and if they're further in the loop yet, somewhere around here. So you're officially in the line after 10 minutes. Yeah. It's going all the way back down there now, is the line. Right.
Take her an hour to check the bag in.
Yeah, well, she got 3 hours till the takeoff time. I'll wait here for you. Because Sandy going in that line with her. So I'm doing any good parent will do. I'm just sat here comfortably in the chairs while the ladies are stood in line. I can see them, they're going up and down. It's like a Disney line. They'll be here at least an hour before check-in, before they get to the actually checking in. So yeah, we'll just sit here and chill. Just from the hospital, they won't know anything till after 1 o'clock this afternoon if they're going to let him out. So We may head straight over there from here, but I think some breakfast after this is called for. Yeah, I can see them. I keep asking them whether they're there yet, but they just look at me funny. Did get to chicken at premium after all that?
Did I know?
Was that an hour?
Not quite. No. 45 minutes.
All good?
Yeah.
2 boarding passes?
Yep.
Seat 56, there is a seat that far back on the plane?
Yeah.
Is there? Your bag was underweight with all the crisps and chocolate bars. Mum's already got herself a pie again.
Has she?
Yeah, another mince and beef pie. Yeah. I'll pack that 3 litre bottle of shampoo and that 2 litre bottle of lemonade in your backpack for you for going through security. Yeah.
Okay, babe.
See you later.
Flashbacks to the Regal.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what the alarms are.
Right, well, we are heading out. I think that's convinced me today that we should try the twilight check-in.
Yeah.
It says it's between 4 PM and 8 PM. We've got like a little wheelie bag. We could just we're staying in the hotel overnight the night before. I'll give you a tour of the Holiday Inn that we've not stayed in before. And then we can try it, can't we? Yeah, next morning. I mean, our flights are so late now going back to the US. I think ours leaves at like 1:45. Yeah. It used to be like 11 o'clock in the morning, didn't they? But we'd already booked the hotel, and then the price of staying in the Airbnb one night and paying for the car for an extra night negated the price of staying in the hotel. So we're just going to stay in the hotel as planned, and then I guess we can do the twilight check-in between 4 and 8. Right, let's go on and see how much I'm going to be fleeced for this car park now for the 1 hour and 10 minutes we've been here. Is it on this floor, the payment thing? Here it is, let's try this. What's your bet for the 1 hour and 10 minutes?
20 quid.
Okay, we put the token in, so it's flashing, it's just for the £20.
Oh, look at that! I was bang on.
You got cash?
Don't look at that cash now.
There you have. Approved.
Yeah.
Then we get a token to get out.
I was bang on.
Yeah.
With the money.
Yeah. What we got? 20 quid for an hour and 10 minutes.
So down we go.
Down we go. Yeah. Going down? Going up, Max. Right, we're back in Barnoldswick. It's a bit early to go into the hospital, so we're going to go on and do a bit of shopping, get something to eat in town. This is the Airbnb my mum and dad are staying at. It's just upstairs there above Tiffany's. Well, they've been in Tiffany's yet, have they?
No, I think
In the wine bar. Did you tell Mum we're coming back into town?
I did.
Right. She's coming down to join us for a...
She said she's had a pie.
Okay.
So that's all she said.
Okay. We'll go and grab some dinner then. Welcome to the beautiful Barnoldswick Town Square. Go and grab something from a cafe, shall we, Max? Go in cafe on the square?
Do you want to go in there?
This is... I don't know. Whichever. Oh, Victoria's tea rooms. Cafe on the square didn't look too big. We went in here last time, why don't we go in
We'll go back on the other one then.
cafe on the square?
Yeah.
Never tried in that one, have you? There's some chairs inside.
A long time ago.
Think they do bacon sandwiches there?
I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine.
All the good stuff. Cafe on the square. Breakfast sandwiches. I might have a bacon and sausage patty. Bacon chips, Max. Chip butty. Give your mother proper pot of tea. Enjoy that, Max? That's Jack's where we were the other night. I put a picture of my mum. She was having a porn star martini, wasn't she? In there, which is a favourite drink. And this last night, it was like this square. They had all the sun out, and everybody sat out having drinks and stuff. Used to be the old co-op in the middle there. Right, Max needs to go and do a bit of shopping. And there's one thing we're never short of in Barlick, is it? Pie shops. Pies and pasties. I think that's only my second sausage sandwich since I've been here. Nearly 2 weeks.
One?
Have you?
Yeah.
Bacon?
No.
No?
No bacon sandwich.
Shall we talk about any pork pies you've had?
Pork pies.
Yeah, those little ones? Yeah? 1, 2, 10? Okay, let me catch you up. A few hours have passed. We're still one man down. He's not out today. And when I spoke to the doctor, it appears it isn't just a chest infection, it's pneumonia. So He's getting better, but they want to get all his blood levels, all his levels right before they start releasing him to come out. So they're going to keep him in on antibiotics tonight, and then they're going to do another blood test tomorrow, and then hopefully everything is good and he can come home. But obviously we want to keep him there as long as we need to, and then I think he's going to have some follow-up visits as well. So it's now 6 o'clock in the evening. We did visiting this afternoon. We're back, came here with Mum. We're at the Rolls Welfare because Thursday night is pie night. If you didn't know that, we've been here before on a pie night, meeting with a few friends you might recognise. Shame Dad can't be here, but we'll update you tomorrow. Go on and see if we're going to get him out tomorrow. We have a big family party tomorrow night. Hopefully he's free for. We're not going to film any of that, it's just family time, but hopefully he's out for that, because that's the reason we're all in Barnoldswick, for this big party tomorrow. But we will carry on and do what we need to do. So come join us. We'll go and get a pie and a pint here down at the Rolls Welfare. When I was an apprentice, I used to come and look after this place. It used to be in the war, used to be a Polish thing for refugees in the war. But let's go inside and get a beer. Right, we've ordered food. You might recognise these two. Number one fan, Wendy. And fan of number one fan, Mick. And Christine's joined us as well for pie night, as well as Brian. Oh, and here comes more. Suet pudding. Well, that's a good one. It's mine, thank you.
That looks like that one. Oh, that one's here, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
That's lovely, thank you.
I got veg, being healthy.
Being healthy.
Thank you.
Too many chips, though. I hope somebody can help me.
Ryan will have some. Ryan will have some.
Me and Mick are here, we'll save day, won't we?
Well, cheers everybody, enjoy your meals.
Cheers.
Find out, by the way, here's the menu. I never showed everybody the menu, did I? That's what the choices were tonight. It's a bit more expensive than it used to be. But
I mean, you get plenty of food.
you do get plenty of food, yeah. Mum's got enough chips, I think. Got enough chips there?
Too many chips.
Me as well.
Oh, they got devil's food. Broccoli range, you
Don't
want
have
some?
that, no.
No. Right, we're wrapping up. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. You enjoy your meal?
Wonderful. Very
Wonderful meal. A good meal. I think Wendy may have something to say to everybody.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Number one fan.
And moderator.
I'm moderator, yeah, don't mess with her. Don't mess with her. Well, good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everybody.
It's the next day. We're in the town centre of Barnoldswick. We're just getting a bit of we have some birthday deliveries to do, haven't we?
Yes.
Some flowers and some cards and things that we're going to do. Going to have a little bit of a walk and a talk today, aren't we? So it's about a year ago we filmed the vlog, isn't it? Walking on the canal in the beautiful sunshine.
Yeah.
I think last time we were last year, they just hit the hottest day, didn't they, when we left?
Yeah.
Because it was...
It was a bit brutal.
we're in the hotel, weren't we? We got AC and we were glad about it.
Yeah.
And this year, not quite so much. I think it's 12 degrees today, or 14 feels like 12.
At least it's not raining though.
Yet. That's why we've got those big coats on. So let's have a walk and a talk as we're walking down from the town centre to your mum's.
Yep.
So what do they always ask us, Max, when we're living in the US, when we come down?
Would you ever move back to the UK?
Yeah, and we're going to give you our answer to that on the way down and explain what our answer is. But as we're walking down, we are walking down Lower North Avenue, where I was brought up in the town. Moved here 1967 when I was 2, so you can work out how old I am now. From Morecambe, and this is my playground. This street, except there used to be garages there when I moved here. We used to go and play in the old garages. These are the lamppost, Max, where we used to play games. Everybody used to go and hide Tig behind the cars. Yeah, hide and seek. And we lived down here at number 14. So I lived here from 67 until 89, when you and I moved to Wigan and bought our first house. Just lived down here in number 14, which is the one with the brownish door there. Sue and Diane, me, mum and dad. I think Sue had the attic first, and Diane and I had the back bedroom. Then Sue left and I had the attic, and then Diane left and I had the back bedroom. There it is. The black door it is now, isn't it?
Black, yeah.
Number 14, Lower North Avenue. So we used to play out here at night till his mum's called us in, didn't we? Or
Street lights came on.
Street lights came on. You'd be in other people's houses, and they all had these little grass. Well, it used to be grass, but they've all paved them over now, haven't they?
Yeah.
And a lot more cars than there used to be back in my day. Used to fight for parking spaces even when I lived here. Getting cars on, it was a bit of a palaver parking, because the garages they destroyed at the top and the garages down there at the bottom that we got rid of. And then you can get up the back street, but we're going this back street here, Max. It is a bit a challenge, isn't it? I don't think you can get up there now, can you? I think they've got all the washing and stuff. Did you go to that school over there or not? You went to Gizzy Road, yeah, and that used to be a coal yard when the trains, before my time. So if this looks like Coronation Street, this is where we were brought up. So I'll bring you on the walk now down to work. We'll go past work, where I used to work at Rolls-Royce. This was my morning commute and my evening commute on these back streets, away from the traffic. Yeah, it's very Coronation Street, isn't it?
Yeah, all backyards.
Is that cat? Yeah. Is it a cat? Is it a bat?
Cat in the bag.
Cat in a bag, yeah, of course. What more would you want? Yeah, we'll cut down, these are all the avenues. I don't think they were built for the workers, weren't they? For the coal yards and everything, the mills, because it's a mill town. That's where I used to do my paper round when I was about 8 or 9. Now barbers. This is the funeral parlour, which is a big thing in Barnoldswick, with the average age being like 120. Still funeral parlour. And these used to be for the coal. We used to have one when we first moved in our house. It was like this. Had a toilet in outside. We didn't have a toilet inside. And this is where these hatches here is where you used to put the coal in, store the coal. I think they converted our house from coal to gas in, I'm guessing, the early 70s. But most of these now have extended the kitchens out into these areas, sort of rightly so, give them a bit more space. I'll put an extension on like my mum and dad did back in the 70s, where the poor cat got nailed behind the drywall for a week till we found him, or it was 3 days till we had him to rip all drywall out. My dad was not happy, we'd take all cabinets out, get him out. Yeah. Somehow got him behind the drywall, I don't know, poor old Tiddles. So yes, we are walking down these wonderful streets again, and we will, once we get on the flat here, we'll answer your questions. A few changes around here, haven't there, Max, since we lived here?
I don't think there's any changes.
Well, this hasn't changed. These streets haven't changed, have they? But people haven't got the washing out, maybe because it's raining today.
Yeah. It's summer, it's raining.
Summer, it's raining. Yeah, that's going to get into one of our first reasons. I think we'll give you like 5 reasons for our thoughts on living in America, as we go past this noisy spring factory at the bottom with its AC blasting. Cut onto the main road. Right. That's over. This is where I did my passion run every weekend to go and pick Maxine up to go out, isn't it? When we were courting.
Made you work, didn't I?
Yeah. Come down to your house. I drive down, or we kind of walk down. Or if we went uptown for beers, did a lot of walking. We used to go uptown on a Friday night for beers.
Only a mile from my mum's house.
Yeah, where we started this vlog is literally in the town centre where the pubs are. So it's just a mile from there to Maxine's mum's house. Maxine will show you her first house as well when we were here, won't you? We'll walk past that. Small town. When we were out yesterday having breakfast, it was like small town, wasn't it? Everybody knew everybody else's business. It's got probably about 12 or 14,000 people here. But answering the question we started, what do people ask us again, Max?
Would we ever move back to the UK?
And what's your answer?
No.
No. No, and we'll give you 5 reasons why we are settled where we are and we wouldn't move back to the UK. And I think the first one you can probably guess is you look at the skies above us. So every morning we get up, go out for our early morning walk before the temperatures reach the surface of the sun, don't we? Yep. Go out there in Orlando. And what do I say every morning we go out?
You say, why did we move here again?
Looking at the blue skies and sunshine. And don't get me wrong, we like coming here to visit because we like not having those temperatures for a couple of weeks, don't we? But we also know that going back next week, it's going to be 35 to 40 degrees every day. So the weather, I don't know, that's for me. Is that for you as well, the biggest reason?
Yeah, I think so. I think it is.
If not, what is the biggest reason? If it's not the weather, what's another reason?
Why we won't move back?
Yeah.
Standard of living?
Yeah, that would be my number 2 actually, quality of living or standard of living. For the cost of living is cheaper. And even though it's a lot more expensive for food and stuff, I just think overall houses, cars, quality of life, is that maybe the right one to use?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Is a lot better than it is over here, and that's just our opinion. You may disagree with us. That's our opinion, that we think you get more bang for your buck over there than you do here. I mean, think about it, you know. We had a 3-bedroom house, didn't we? Detached house here in town by the time we were ready to... 4 bedroom was it? By the time we were ready to, before we moved to America, But in America, we got one that was 4-bedroom, a lot bigger, 3 acres of land, a swimming pool.
Yeah.
You know, it was like a different world for the same amount of money. And the reason we bought the same amount of money is if we ever wanted to come back, which we can do because we're UK citizens as well as US citizens, we wanted to be able to buy back into the market, didn't we? Because like we said in the last vlog, we only went for a year, didn't we? We didn't intend, we sort of give it a try and see how it goes. Oh, we're almost at Rolls, which is the house you used to live at, Max? When you moved
Number
in?
9.
Which is that one?
Third
one in?
Basically middle, 4th one, I think.
4th one in. And how old were you? Were you born there? Or did you move there?
Well, that's where I grew up. From
Yeah.
being born.
Yeah.
Till I was 9 years old.
Before you moved down to the next house we're going to go to.
The next house.
So this was your playground, was it? You must have played out back.
We had played out back. There was no buildings out back. It was just like a big dump. Big like building site.
Yeah, big buildings. Oh, by the way, there's Rolls. That's where I used to walk down to. So you've joined me on my morning walk, going there through security, and that's where I spent my apprenticeship. And I think that's number 3 really. I just think opportunities. Like America's very much a go do, go try, take risks. We took a lot of risks and we got rewards, didn't we?
Yeah.
From that. A lot of luck plays into that. Don't get me wrong. It's not all about skill. A lot of it's about luck. Right place, right time. All about that right place and right time. But yeah, I don't think we'd have been in the position we are now to retire in Florida if we'd stayed in the UK.
Just bear with us. We're just going up the big hill.
Yeah, this is the big hill.
This is the only, probably biggest hill that we have to
It's going over the canal. We'll point you down. That's where I died over there at Rolls Royce. If you don't know about that, go back and watch the other vlog down there. But we're going to go up the big hill and cross over. Then we're almost down at your mum's, aren't we?
Yeah.
That's the Rolls factory over there. Been up on that roof many times, wiring things up. I think I ran a cable, security camera cable, all the way down that roof in the middle of summer. My mate John was with me and he fell asleep and I was nailing, and when I went and checked him, I was over the top. He'd slid all the way down the roof and his boots were wedged into the gutter. So I didn't want to wake him in case he jumped. So I had to climb down slowly, grab him by his boiler suit collar and then tell him to wake up. It was only his boots jammed into the gutter that stopped him sliding off the top of the roof. We'll cross over here. Car coming though, wait a minute. Just wait here, cross over. Yeah, and that's where I died, in that building over there when the fire alarm went off and I didn't hear it. And this is the canal we walked down in that other vlog. Leeds and Liverpool Canal. Leeds that way, Liverpool that way, and there's the town of Barnoldswick and Wheats. This is the classic view of the town. A bit overcast today, but quite nice. Very green, isn't it? Very green.
Lots of rain.
Yeah, because it rains a lot. So yeah, I think number 3 for me is the opportunities. You know, we've had the weather, the quality of life, the opportunities. They're kind of the top 3. Obviously there's some negatives living there, like the healthcare system. But, you know, we have to factor that into funding and everything, and retirement and all that kind of stuff. But I think we're settled there now, aren't we, for a while? That's why we're doubling down on the house, isn't it?
Yep. We don't have any plans to move yet.
Yet. We don't believe in forever homes, we believe in phases of life. And in this phase of life, we're happy for a while. So we're willing to put the money into the house and get it done. These all houses are all new down here as well, aren't they? Yeah. So what else? What other reasons can we think of? I said 5. What others would you think of? Theme parks, maybe?
Yeah, coasters, roller coasters.
So I think number 4 would actually be the reason we moved to Orlando, which is the coasters.
Yeah.
We like the theme parks. So then they're open all year round, aren't they? That's the big difference.
There's only a few in America that are open all the year round, aren't
Yeah, so we like coasters, we like to be able to go when we can, make the most of it. Theme parks in general. So I think Orlando ticks the box for that one.
Yeah.
We used to go to Williamsburg in Virginia, didn't we?
Quite a lot, didn't we?
Yeah, but that was like seasonal as well.
It was only seasonal and it was like 2 hours away, wasn't it?
Just realised I didn't bring my brolly. I was going to bring my brolly.
I have got the phone.
Oh dear. Oh dear, could get wet. So yeah, I think that's another reason, is just like the theme park. That's for Orlando specifically.
Yeah.
Virginia was very much more rural, but still nice. Still nice. So if you're going to settle down for a bit, then as we head towards retirement years, then that's really where we want to be, isn't it?
Yeah.
In the tropical climate. Any last ones you think? Lived in America? And I think another one we like is just the diversity. America's such a big country. There's so much to see, which we want to go and do, don't we, at some point?
At some point, yeah.
From the mountains to the national parks to the sea, to the east coast, to the west coast. We want to go and do some more touring around areas we've never even been to yet. You could spend your whole life in America and never leave it, couldn't you?
Some Americans do, don't they?
Yeah, no, I don't even have a passport. So, which you can understand when you live there, because it's so big. So I think it's just like the diversity. I mean, UK is great, don't get me wrong. From Scotland, been to Scotland, down to South Coast, East Coast, West Coast, there's some beautiful places here. But it's just like the difference between deserts and mountains. It's just got a lot of diversity, I guess. So here we're coming down the Skipton Road, and this is where we were last night in the Rolls Leisure, where we had our pie night last night. And apologies, good to see Mick and Wendy again. We never took a photo because we were too busy nattering, weren't we?
We were too busy enjoying ourselves.
Enjoying ourselves, and we realised when we got back out we never took a photo or did anything, but you'll see it in the vlog. But yeah, it was good to meet up with those guys again for a couple of hours. And that's the welfare where I used to look after when I was an apprentice.
This is my playground when I grew up.
Oh, this is in unit, because your other house was it? Yeah.
Number 9.
Down here.
Down here. This
To number 9.
To number 9.
Yeah.
This is my playground.
Yeah.
In the Rolls Welfare grounds.
I've walked down this road all times of day and night. And actually when we owned our 4-bedroom detached house, it was down here as well, wasn't it? Just past your mum's up the hill.
Yeah.
So this used to be my walk up to the pub every Sunday night, Friday night, whenever we went up. Never took taxis, just used to walk up. But it's very beautiful around here. Lots of birds singing. Wood pigeons singing. And Mick and Wendy live down this way as well, so it's handy to meet up with them last night. Ryan's place is right in the middle of town, so Ryan's going to end up with a flat right up near where we started this vlog, so he's quite happy with that. Yes, hey, how you doing, Neil? Look, one of our friends just stopped us to say hello. Yeah. So a quick pause there. So that happened a few times, didn't it? People saying hello to us, who knows? Yes. But yes, so I say no, we wouldn't go back. I don't think there's any of those reasons. I think we've really kind of covered it. Who knows? I mean, we have, it's starting to rain now. We have dual citizenship, so we could go back at any time, couldn't we? Yeah, I mean, we don't have to go back. We can go back for 6 months or a year and come back again. Yeah, but I think we do like coming for a couple of weeks in the summer just because of the weather's a little bit less brutal. Yeah. We miss friends, we miss family, we miss food. Yeah. But they're the three. And food's so cheap over here. I think we've mentioned it in the vlog. How cheap I mean, I know you're saying food's going up crazy prices, but if you've been to Florida, you know how much we pay for food. It's crazy, especially fresh fruit and stuff. Yeah, fruit is just crazy prices. So we're enjoying ourselves. We've got about 4 days left. As you saw, we took Chloe back. Little Miss Bazza made it back about 4:30 this morning. Yeah. Our time to DC. So she's sleeping now probably for the next 2 days. Yeah. To catch up on that. She's back at work on Monday. We're going to go and deliver our birthday presents to folks. Or my dad. We got to ring up today and find out. They said about 2 o'clock if you can come out or not. We have a family party tonight. We're not going to vlog because it's just like a big family get together. Hopefully my dad makes it. If not, he doesn't. Yeah, not that we can do with that. We'll get my mum backwards and forwards to that. And then we'll just wrap this vlog as we get to Maxine's house and show you where she moved to when she was, how old did you move?
9.
8 or 9?
9.
9 when you moved to number 9? Yeah. From number 9? Yeah. Yeah. And our house used to be, just follow that road round, past that yellow van, turn left, we're up the hill up there, was our second home in Barnoldswick. Our first one was the other side of your mum's, down there. Yeah, so we've always been down this end of town when we lived in Barnoldswick. We couldn't afford to move here when we got married, it was so expensive. That's why we went to Wigan. But eventually house prices dropped and we were able to move back here in the mid-90s, weren't we? Yeah. So this was your playground and Bass Rolls where we just were around here, was it? Yeah, this was my street. This is where we grew up. At least you could have cars off the street on yours. Ours were all parked on the street. Well, I guess it was easy for hiding when you're playing TIG. Yeah. You could hide behind a car. I guess you could here, but you'd be on somebody's drive, wouldn't you? Yeah. And Maxine's mum's house is just down here. So thank you for joining us on our little walk. Hope we gave a bit of an update as to why we are not planning to move back to the UK. Stay tuned, there's a few more things to come before we wrap this vlog here in Barnoldswick. We have a weekend full of things to happen and we'll catch you in a short while. Feels like a bit of deja vu, doesn't it? It does, doesn't it? Well, we'll give you a quick catch up. A lot has happened today We have brought Dad home.
Yes.
Yeah, he is back home now. We went to the hospital this afternoon, went through the whole discharge process, and he's still on antibiotics for another week, isn't he?
Yeah.
Clear his chest up, and he's got to go back for another x-ray, check it's being cleared. But we got them back. They're back in the Airbnb. Not well enough to go out tonight to the party. Really not well. We've been in hospital for 3 days, and he's 88 years old. So we said, no, you stay there. We got my fish and chip supper, didn't we?
Supper.
And we have sorted these meds out, and we have left them. We got back here maybe 20 minutes ago. The party's already started tonight. But what we're going to do is we just got changed now into our
Slightly better gear.
We smell a bit better now, don't we?
Yeah.
Just a bit. And so we're going to turn the camera off here, go and spend some good time with family. We'll drive over, get a taxi. Back. We'll have a few drinks tonight. Because we don't drink much, but we'll have a couple. I think this is only the first time I've drunk. No, second time.
Second time you drunk this.
One time was with Mike earlier on when you saw us in Blackpool on the last vlog. So time to chill tonight, and then we will catch up with you on the next phase and the last couple of days in Barnoldswick. So we'll catch you later. Hey up YouTube, good afternoon, isn't it now?
It is good afternoon.
Look at this. Yeah, we had a couple of days I'll tell you about. So it's a couple of days later. Dad is out of hospital. We took him back over to Cleveland's yesterday. So he's now recovering. My sister is with him at the moment, doing his follow-up care. And then we have had 24 hours of horrendous rain, haven't we? I mean, I've done a month's worth of water in 24 hours. So yes, going back to the question earlier in the vlog, would you be back here again, Max?
No.
No, definitely neither of us would do that. I can tell you that right now. So we are in Valley Gardens, walking uptown. This is the first time we've actually been able to walk uptown, isn't it? Yeah, last time we've done 2 walks, and you saw the last one earlier in the vlog. So we're going uptown, we check out tomorrow of the Airbnb. And we are going to go, and Max has started packing, haven't you?
Yep, already started.
We need to get we've had a sausage roll, and we've had our
2 sausages.
And we've had our currant tea cake this morning. Yes. So we're feeling very British. We have to go and buy some stuff to take back with us, pack. And tonight we'll close this vlog off. We're going to go out for a final meal with Ryan and Maxine's mum. So where are we going tonight?
Craven Heifer.
Craven Heifer in Kelbrook, just up the road. So we're going to enjoy one more meal. And then tomorrow we are checking out the Airbnb, and that'll be the next vlog. We're going to stay over at Manchester Airport and fly back on Virgin Premium Economy to Orlando. So we will make our way. Ooh, look at all them steps up there. Ooh, your knee.
Yeah.
Doesn't look good. Make our way uptown, go and get a few things. What else do we need? We already got duvets, sauces. Is that water running? Duvets.
It's been a lot of rain.
Sauces. What else have we already got to take back with us?
Applesauce.
Wow.
Beans and sausage.
Yeah, we've got some beans and sausage, tins of beans and sausage.
A few things.
Yeah. We're not taking Frey Bentos steak and kidney pies back with us.
I've still got 2 left.
2 left, so go across this little... Well, you can hear it down
Oh,
here.
look at that.
Yeah.
I have never seen it that fast before.
No? That's what 24 hours of monsoon rains will do here. So yes, it's been pretty wet and wild here. So yeah, we're not taking Frey Bentos back with us this time, are we?
Nope.
I think what else we need to get. We've got duvets in.
I got toothpaste.
Toothpaste?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, your Sensodyne you can't get back in the...
Well, I can get it in the United States, but it's like $8 a tube. I think I paid $2.50 here.
I think all our mules have brought us enough tea bags for now.
Yeah.
So we don't need
I've got 1 pack because we've been using them, haven't we?
Yes. Yeah, so I don't need tea bags, just squeeze under the scaffolding. So we have 1 pack of tea bags. Gonna get some chocolates. Not gonna get many chocolates and crisps because they're not that good for you. And we just stuff ourselves on them, don't we? We're trying to eat healthier. Well, Caligas, we've got that, isn't there?
Remember the name where Steve used to work?
Oh yeah.
Briggs and Duxbury.
Briggs and Duxbury, yes. We're going past on the back road going up Butts. Keith told us to walk up this way and see how things are going. So yeah, we'll catch up with you later and get something for his new apartment. Ryan's getting a new apartment in September here in town. So we'll get him a little something for that. So catch up with us later this evening as we head out for our final, I guess, meal out.
Yeah.
With family before we start packing and getting on the road. So up the hill into Barnoldswick again. Right, we're in the Craven Heifer, aren't we? We're in some food. Here's what we got a choice of. down here, and it's 20% maxing 20% off starters and mains, and we have half an hour. Ryan's going for the steak and ale pie, I think, and Max is going to go for the chicken fillet.
Chicken fillet. Yeah.
And Christine's going. What are you having, Christine? You're having the
Prawn cocktail.
prawn cocktails are main.
Yeah, no, prawn cocktail saved as a main. I don't
Yeah.
Just mine.
And now I've got to decide what I want. It's in America, they have that sea bass salad, but I can get that in America.
They look good though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You get what you can't get in America.
I'm tempted with that, just having blade of beef, roast beef. I haven't had beef yet.
So roasted blade of beef, roast potatoes, creamy mash, onion roast carrots. It sounds good.
I've just seen some of these dishes come out and they look huge, so we'll see what ours are going to be like when they come out in a minute. Everybody was like...
That's why I like
Fish pie.
Meat potato pie.
meat potato pie. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a decent size, and you got pie.
Pie.
Steak, kidney, mum's got...
Chicken with peppercorn sauce.
I've got prawn cocktail. Very fancy presentation.
I know they like stood up. It's
Carrots.
And the best way for presentation.
What's this one? Oh, it's the potato.
This beef is very tender, it's just like falling apart. It's really good, isn't it? You got some parsnips and some carrots. All tastes good. Roasties, and of course a Yorkshire, and lots of gravy. Your dad will be happy. Where's your pie? Ryan says it's made from scratch pie, isn't it?
Wow.
Full of beef. I mean, full of steak, sorry.
Mmm. How's your sauce?
It's really good.
Yeah. That was the damage. This is where we are at the Craven Heifer. Drinks and the main course, and 20% off, Max. We saved £13 just for the meal deal. I'd say it's well worth it for the food.
Yeah.
There you go. Right, well, we're wrapped up there. What do you think of that meal?
That was amazing.
I'd say that's probably the best meal we have had the whole trip, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, it was expensive. Wait, it wasn't out and out expensive, was it?
That
But
expensive.
we've been a little bit disappointed with the food, haven't we, so far? We haven't, most of them have been a bit meh.
Yeah. A bit average.
And desserts,
Yeah.
you know, desserts we've really kind of...
And we want traditional stuff.
yeah,
like
we want crumble and jam
custard
roly-poly and all that stuff, and they haven't got any of those in here,
So
which is just crazy,
brownies
crazy.
and-
But yeah, I've got to say, we were Craven Heifer here in Calbrook, definitely. Thumbs up, you want to give it a try. Even Ryan didn't finish his pie, he brought some back, didn't he, for
No,
takeout, and
yeah.
it was like, you saw it, didn't you? Full of
Loved it.
steak, and your chicken was nice, and the sauce was nice.
Because I love peppercorn sauce.
Yeah, I know. On a chicken's a bit different though, isn't it?
I've had it on chicken before.
Right, well, we're going to take the family back and get rid of the van. We'll just step back here because some cars are coming up. And we are going to wrap the vlog here. This is the end of our Barnoldswick series, isn't it?
It is.
Tomorrow we take the van back to the airport, so come join us in the next vlog as we will head to the Holiday Inn, and we will go and stay over at Manchester Airport and then fly back to America.
Yep.
So again, we've been attacked by flies as well. So again, thank you for watching. We appreciate each and every one of you for watching the vlogs. If you like what we do, please like and subscribe, it helps the channel. Put your comments below, and we will see thee later.
Bye.
Bye.